Focus your attention. What do you see?
Giant. Sleeping.
Again.
Animals. Fighting.
Again.
Is our calling.
Cronos. The New Dawn is a third-person sci-fi horror game from Bloober Team, the same studio behind the Medium and the upcoming Silent Hill 2 remake. You play as a traveler, part of a secret group called the Collective, sent to a distant planet where a colonization mission went totally wrong. No one knows what happened there, and yeah, it gets creepy real fast. The game's set in this cold industrial world filled with brutalist architecture and eerie retro tech. But the real horror? The enemies? They're called orphans, mutated humans, and if you don't burn them after killing them, they come back even stronger. Combat is slow, strategic, and intense, kind of like Dead Space meets Resident Evil. And you really have to manage your resources. It's true survival horror. The game's running on Unreal Engine 5, so it looks amazing. Super realistic environments, creepy lighting, and terrifying enemy designs. It's launching in 2025 for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. There's no exact date yet, but from the new gameplay trailer, it looks like it's coming pretty soon.
In his research, Dr. Morrison identified a paradox. A moment where machine learning would evolve past our capabilities of control. He called the first sign of this Alpha.
Welcome to Red Rock. Man, is it always this hot? You'll get used to it. Sort of. Not really. Wow. Yeah, not bad, huh? It's the latest model.
Interesting.
Companies like Silver Corporation, instead of being thankful, have turned their backs on the very stars and stripes that made them a success.
You still haven't given us clearance for launch.
Give me access to the back-end system of my city book, and then we'll talk.
Today's a very special day. Well, it's not every day we get to test the existential potential of man with machine.
This city loves me, Marco. I can spin this like I always do.
I will not let them fucking stop me!
MindsEye is an ambitious upcoming AAA single-player action thriller set in a dystopian cyberpunk world. Developed by Build a Rocket Boy, a studio founded by former Grand Theft Auto 5 lead producer Leslie Benzies, the game follows Jacob Diaz, an ex-elite soldier with a mysterious neural implant who seeks to uncover the truth about his past. Set in Red Rock, a desert metropolis dominated by AI and corporate influence, players will experience a rich narrative with branching storylines and moral choices that shape the story's outcome. The game features dynamic combat with cover-based shooting, destructible environments, and companion drone support, alongside high-speed vehicular combat with weaponized futuristic cars. The open world of Red Rock offers numerous side missions and interactive NPCs. MindsEye is set to release on June 10th, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach is an upcoming open-world action-adventure game developed by Kojima Productions that follows Sam Porter's new journey to save humanity from extinction. The game features a complex narrative exploring multiple alternate realities connected through the beach, with familiar characters appearing in different forms. Players will navigate a post-apocalyptic world, delivering cargo and facing both human and otherworldly enemies while using new tools like vehicles, exoskeletons, and floating carriers. The game also brings back the unique social strand system, letting players interact with others' creations in the game world. What's particularly interesting is that the story was actually rewritten after the COVID-19 pandemic to reflect new themes. As for the release, you can get your hands on it on June 26, 2025, exclusively on PlayStation 5.
I have 1,000 questions. Why did you come back?
I stood in the home I was born in. In that moment, I felt the connection.
Epsilon 11, sound off. Where are my men?
They're gone.
Choose your next move wisely.
What happened here?
Madness and hatred and lots of it.
Impossible. It's you.
We must continue. We've begun to uncover.
Hell Is Us is an upcoming third-person action-adventure game where you play as Remy, a UN peacekeeper who goes AWOL to uncover the truth about his past and find his parents. Set in a war-torn fictional country called Hadia, the game features a unique blend of combat and exploration mechanics. You'll face supernatural beings called Hollow Walkers, while navigating through a semi-open world without traditional navigation aids like maps or quest markers. Combat involves using various melee weapons and a drone companion named KAPI that helps you in battles. What makes the game stand out is its minimalistic approach to guidance, encouraging players to rely on their instincts and NPC conversations to progress through the story. The game is set to release on September 4th, 2025, and will be available on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S.
The continent of Pywell. A land soaked in blood by the battles of those who seek peace and those who seek to shatter it. Here begins the saga of the Greymanes.
There are beings who brought chaos to Providence. The rifts they have created will return everything to nothingness. We seek to correct this.
I have my own mission, seeking out my Greymane comrades.
What I can tell you now is that this mission will restore the disrupted Providence.
For those who have died, for those who have survived, and for those who will live on. This is our mission.
Crimson Desert is an ambitious open-world action-adventure RPG that puts players in control of Cliff MacDuff, a mercenary leader of the Greymanes. Set in the war-torn continent of Pywell, where a comatose king has left a dangerous power vacuum, the game combines intense combat mechanics with rich storytelling. Players will engage in dynamic combat using various weapons from swords to bows, participate in large-scale battles, and even take to the skies with wyvern-based aerial combat. The vast open world features diverse environments including towns, forests, and war zones, where players can climb cliffs, discover hidden areas, and interact with both regular animals and mythical creatures. The game's single-player campaign offers an estimated 50 to 80 hours of gameplay, with a post-launch multiplayer mode planned similar to GTA Online. Built on Pearl Abyss's proprietary Black Space engine, this standalone title from the creators of Black Desert Online promises stunning next-gen visuals and performance. Crimson Desert is set to release in late 2025 for PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. Borderlands 4 is the next chapter in the beloved looter-shooter franchise that promises to deliver an even more ambitious experience. The game takes players to Kairos, a mysterious new planet where they'll lead a resistance against the tyrannical Timekeeper and their synthetic army known as the Order. As a Vault Hunter, players will search for alien treasures while exploring a seamless open world filled with the series' signature chaos and humor. The game maintains its core looter-shooter DNA while introducing exciting new features, including enhanced movement mechanics like double jumping, gliding, and grappling. Players can choose from 4 distinct Vault Hunters, each offering unique playstyles ranging from traditional soldier to mystical mage, and can tackle the adventure solo or team up with up to 3 friends in cooperative play. Developed by Gearbox Software and published by 2K, Borderlands 4 is scheduled to launch on September 23, 2025. For PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
Seekers of redemption, you were chosen, thrown together by forces beyond our control. tragedy must be averted. And for that, I need your help.
Stand tall. The night is far from over.
Little pillager, bent on sacking the lands of gold. I will swat away any and all who dare approach.
Band together and prepare to claim. The life of the Night Lord.
Elden Ring Nightreign is an exciting new roguelike co-op game that takes place in a parallel universe to the original Elden Ring. In this thrilling adventure, players step into the role of Nightfarers, unique characters with special abilities and fighting styles, as they try to survive in the mysterious world of Limveld. The game challenges you to make it through 3-day and night cycles before facing off against the ultimate boss, the Night Lord. What makes it really interesting is the shrinking map mechanic, similar to Battle Royale games, but don't worry, there's no PvP here. The gameplay is fast-paced and team-focused, letting up to 3 players team up for each run. You'll need to work together with your teammates, combining your unique abilities and helping each other out. While your progress resets after each session, you'll earn special relics that give you permanent bonuses to help in future runs. Each playthrough is different, with random enemies, loot, and boss encounters, and sessions usually last between 35 to 45 minutes. Elden Ring Nightreign is launching on May 30th, 2025, and you'll be able to play it on PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One.
All of the men in this room are bound by blood. This is a family. And in this family, we follow a code of honor. It is not forgiving. To betray one is to betray all. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
I do.
To become a man of honor, repeat these words.
I swear my loyalty to this family. My flesh must burn like this saint. If I do not keep my oath.
Welcome, Enzo.
First up is Mafia. The Old Country is an upcoming action-adventure game that takes players back to the gritty origins of organized crime in early 1900s Sicily. Set in the fictional town of San Celeste, players step into the shoes of Enzo Favara, a former sulfur mine worker who becomes entangled with the powerful Teresi crime family. The game offers a compelling, narrative-driven experience, focusing on storytelling and cinematic environments rather than open-world exploration. Players will experience authentic period combat with historical weapons, horseback riding, and early automobile driving, all while being immersed in a meticulously crafted Sicilian atmosphere, complete with localized voice acting. The game features stunning visuals powered by Unreal Engine 5, capturing both Sicily's natural beauty and its criminal underworld. With its commitment to authenticity and narrative depth, Mafia. The Old Country promises to deliver an engaging prequel to the original Mafia title. The game is set to launch in the third quarter of 2025 for PlayStation 5. Doom. The Dark Ages is the upcoming medieval-themed entry in the iconic first-person shooter franchise that blends dark fantasy and sci-fi elements in a unique prequel to Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. This highly anticipated title takes players to a medieval setting where the origin story of the Doomslayer's rage unfolds through enhanced storytelling with more cutscenes and character development. The gameplay features more grounded, strategic combat that emphasizes melee weapons including a versatile shield saw for blocking and parrying, alongside a gauntlet, flail, and mace. Players will experience the largest levels in Doom series history with sandbox-like, non-linear exploration, enhanced glory kills with slow-motion features, and special vehicle sections where they can pilot cybernetic dragons and Atlan mechs. Doom. The Dark Ages is set to release on May 15, 2025, for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S, and will be available on Game Pass from day one.
We are beyond the edge of Japan. People come north to disappear. But you are hunting. And now, every Ronin here is after you. Still think you're the hunter?
Next up, Ghost of Yōtei is an ambitious action-adventure game that transports players to the stunning landscapes of Hokkaido, Japan in 1603 during the early Edo period. Unlike its predecessor, Ghost of Tsushima, this standalone title follows Atsu, a female warrior who adopts the persona of the Ghost. The game is set around Mount Yōtei in Hokkaido, historically known as Ezo, featuring a rich narrative that explores themes of vengeance and survival in a world filled with danger and intrigue. Players will experience both stealth and action gameplay, wielding dual swords, chained weapons, and period-appropriate firearms like muskets. The game's expansive open world showcases Hokkaido's diverse terrain, from snow-capped mountains to verdant fields, all brought to life with stunning next-gen visuals and authentic environmental sounds recorded from Shiratoko National Park. Atsu dons a ghost mask throughout her journey, symbolizing her connection to Jin Sakai while establishing her own unique identity. Ghost of Yōtei is scheduled for release in 2025, launching exclusively on PlayStation 5.